Laura Ingraham went on Fox and Friends this morning to weigh in on the Ukraine crisis. She, of course, is a well-known expert on Ukraine. And the importance of this clip here, as I'll demonstrate, is the amazing ability of the right wing to deny facts.
Obviously, Russia doesn't seem to care what we're saying at this point, and Europe, it looks like, is stepping in to take more of a leadership role in how we deal with the Ukraine. And again, this is in line with how we've conducted ourselves in foreign policy in other parts of the world. When you conduct yourself as a nation in decline, in declining influence, and where our nation's not really any better than any other nation, then other nations take a cue from this. And I want to say, it doesn't mean that Putin wouldn't have done a lot of this in any case. He might have. We don't know. But I think there is no doubt that the signals and the one step forward, two step back approach we've been taking to foreign policy has real consequences, and we're seeing them play out right now.
Good points, Laura. If only there was some sort of way that we could take a comparable situation that happened with Russia under George W. Bush, then we could empirically determine whether or not we are a, quote, nation in decline, as you claim. Oh, wait a second. There was one. Russia invaded a part of Georgia while Bush was in office, and Russia stayed there. So I guess your theory is both partisan and silly, because when Russia invaded Georgia and stayed there under Bush, you didn't say a word about us being a nation in decline and about how we are not leaders and all that stuff. But even her other claims, Europe is taking a leadership role on this because we won't do it. Really? You do know we did everything that the European Union did and then some, right? So, for example, we sanctioned Russia. We canceled future meetings. We canceled joint military exercises. We canceled visas. We sent fighter jets to the region. How exactly is that not taking a leadership role? Like we've been saying for the past week, the only thing you could do that's more aggressive than that is to actually start a war. Is that what you want? You want war with Russia? But see, that's the benefit to the way Republicans talk when they're in their bubble. All you got to do is talk in platitudes and cliches, and you make vague, generalized comments, and the idiots in the audience will nod their head in agreement because they don't know the facts and they don't know the reality. And then my favorite claim is, well, Obama made us a nation in decline, and now we're weak on foreign policy. Okay. What about killing bin Laden? Did that not count? Or how about doing a surge in Afghanistan? Obama put 100,000 troops in Afghanistan. By the way, I should be clear here. I'm not even in favor of that. I'm not in favor of that at all. I want to withdraw from Afghanistan. I've always wanted to withdraw from Afghanistan. But he did a surge there. How about wanting to stay in Afghanistan another 10 years, which we're in the process of doing right now, if Karzai signs the deal? A guy who wants to stay for another 10 years, that's weak? What strength? Staying there for another 80 years? Is that what you want to do? Or how about the drone strikes in Yemen and Pakistan and Somalia and the killing of Americans overseas that were suspected of terrorism without giving them a goddamn trial? How exactly is any of this weak? This is the opposite of weak. This isn't only strong, this is like barbarian Neanderthal territory. This is savage territory. I wish we would tune it back quite a bit. But again, this is the benefit of being a Republican and being a conservative. Total ignorance of the facts, or just you ignore the facts and you just go on rants using vague words and generalized statements and act like, oh yeah, we're weaker and man, we're a nation in decline and all this stuff. And everybody at home's going, all right, man, you go get him, Laura. Oh, she's so hot too. I'd totally do her. Anyway, I'm tired of this. Turn on NASCAR. Let's watch that.